If I may, I need Ralph Romagara to join me up here as chairman of the National Service Award Committee. It's with great honor that through Professional Photographers of America, through its state and regional affiliates, that we present an award called the National Service Award. It is chosen and presented by the local affiliates, distributed through PPA, but more importantly, it is chosen by the local affiliate. It is chosen and awarded to someone who has given years and years to the profession of photography. It doesn't have to be someone that's a member of PPA. It doesn't have to be a member of the local affiliate. It's someone who has dedicated their life to professional photography. The recipients in the past names, it's people who make our profession what it is, who help with associations, who over the years have spent many a night crying, many a night standing in hallways, many a night preparing for banquets, many a night naming name tags, right name tags, putting together what y'all see done once a year at an annual convention. These people in the past have really dedicated their life more than to our profession, to the association life of professional photography. I know we have several recipients of National Service Awards from across the country in the room this evening. Anyone that has received a National Service Award in the past, I would like to come stand to the front of the room so y'all may be recognized, please. If I can get y'all to squeeze over this way just a tiny bit. I want to take a minute, if I may, to introduce our distinguished group up here. To my far right is Ralph Plato, who received the National Service Award from the state of Louisiana. Next to Ralph is T.C. Smith from Shreveport, who also received it from Louisiana. Next to him is Ronald Montefiore from New Orleans, who received it from our association. Next to him, who was our speaker this afternoon, is Gary Blair from Utah. I don't know what did you receive it from the state of Utah? Intermountain Association. Next to him is Rita Mae Bowen, who received it from our association. And next to him is, is Leon Bowen, who also received it from our association. Mr. Romagara. Mr. Romagara received it from our association.
It's indeed a pleasure to be the one calling out this award tonight. I am tickled to death about who is receiving it. It's an honor. It's somebody who's worked very hard. This year's recipient's in the room. Anybody figured out? This year's recipient has been in photography almost all of their life. You got it, check that? This year's recipient, no matter what help has ever been needed, that person has always said yes, always volunteers. This year's recipient is known by just about all of us. This year's recipient holds the PPA Photographic Craftsman's degree. This year's recipient has spoken throughout the southern United States. This year's recipient has many other photographers that they do work for. This year's recipient has been involved in PPA of LA conventions as early as 1983, when I was president. This year's recipient, with their talent, has helped many of us receive print merits. This year's recipient has grown up with us from a pre-teenager to a wife, to a teenager to a wife, and now a mother. This recipient I photographed when she was 12 years old. by Leon Golan. And one nice thing is Emily worked for Rita Mae and Leon, which she'll have a few comments in just a second. So this is the first studio that had 3 National Service Awards in one studio.
First time in my life I've been speechless. All I can say, first of all, I want to say thank you. And photography is my life. Ppla is my love. The love of my life is being Fara. I want to thank making all this possible. He pulled my end of the weight for years so that I could be here to help you, to take care of my children, my family, and everything else. I can't believe my parents are here. All of my parents. My mom and dad is here. Danny's mom and dad are here. And my other mother and father, Rita Mae and Leon Golan, who without them I wouldn't be here. The Golans took me in as a 16-year-old, trained me in their studio in photography, wasn't afraid to share their talent or their love of this profession, pushed me to get involved, kept me going, and made me love this organization, love to help people, and to want to help people. And I thank all of you all for everything. Thank you very much.
Well, Emily stole half my speech. I can remember back one time when a skinny little black-headed gal came into the studio and she was looking for a job. She was tired of dishing ice cream for Baskin and Robinson. She had a pitch at that time too, because she told me she loved photography. She knew nothing at all about it except taking a few pictures here and there. So I did the only good thing I've done for a long time. I hired her right then and there, without the boss knowing about it. And that's something you don't usually do. Well, as time went along, we had Emily and we brought her to conventions, we brought her to shows. She went with us every place that we could take her along. All she wanted to do was learn. And did she learn? She was a receptionist. She worked everything that had to be worked in the studio. She became a photographer, a video photographer, a print enhancer, a retoucher, you name it, and we did it. And the nice thing about it was that whenever you asked her about anything, she always said, no problem. And then Danny came along. And he messed up the whole thing. Because with Emily, we had gone to Las Vegas, and one thing I can remember about Las Vegas, one of the ladies along the street approached me and offered me a nice night out. Emily heard about it, and she hollers, Miss Boland, did you hear about that? So we went along, and Emily and I, over the years, worked photography together, and I never had any problem with her understanding what I needed and what I wanted. We always strive for the best, and Emily gave us 100% blush. She's not lazy. Sometimes she's a little stubborn because over the 14 years, we had one argument. I lost. Emily has never turned anyone down at any time. She's always there to help someone, regardless of what they need, and it doesn't have to involve money or anything like that. If they need some help, she's there to help. Emily is someone that I love very much. I can't finish. Emily, come read it.
Many years from now, when the guy that brought you is not around, I hope you will look at this and remember it.
This is the first time I gave this award first, and I thought it was a great idea, but now that I'm making the shot, I don't know. If we'll all join hands and bow our heads, please. Our most precious Heavenly Father, we thank you for this wonderful, wonderful opportunity to live in a country that's free, that we're able to gather together as a group, and we're able to share the wonderful ideas that we have in photography. Through the last 20 years in this business and the last 14 in this association, Tom and I have been so blessed, and we just thank you, Lord, for the opportunity of all the special people that we've known. We thank you for people who have helped in each and every way, and so many wonderful, wonderful people in this business. We thank you for the opportunity to have a business and a profession that makes people happy. And we just ask you tonight to look down on this gathering, bless everyone here, and bless this food to the nourishment of our bodies. In your most precious name we pray. Amen.
If Donna Estes will please come forward, she received her certified professional photographer. So Tom will present her with her CPT record. Donna Estes. Executive Director of the Association, past President, and this scholarship covers $350 in tuition to further the person who receives this photographic education. Anyone from this association can enter this drawing. It's a drawing that's just held at random, but you do have to enter. You don't just select a name out of the 100 people who attend. You have to enter and letting me know that you'd like to qualify for that. It's an excellent award given in memory of an excellent person. And at this time, Tom and LL will draw a name of the people who entered for the John Coleman Scholarship.
John, what do you think, Rob?
Susan Wagstock. Am I pronouncing it right? go a long way, $350 to further your education. And it can be used really anywhere as long as it's further photographic education. Also, our next scholarship is the Gleason Scholarship. This is in memory of Dave Gleason, who is a past professional photographer of Louisiana and past Southwest president. It covers all registration fees to 1995 Ppla functions, spring, state, convention, banquet, winter, everything. And that's a nice award to receive or scholarship. At this time, we had 177 photographers registered, am I correct? 120, or, okay, I have on here, Tom's picking up 177.
What we did was take everyone's registration form and number them. Tom is going to pick a number between 1 and 86. 52.
Debbie Megan. Anyone know Debbie? Okay, at this time, the moment everyone's waiting for, while we're here, we're going to show the print winners, call them up. So Jim Lane will handle all of it. Thank you.
Thank you guys very much. Before roll the tape, all of it, put a lot of winners on the tape, and I'll ask somebody to take this minute to thank the folks that helped on the print committee and getting all the prints ready. Really helped out a lot. How about a round of applause for those folks? And one minute.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the 1994 Louisiana Professional Photographers Association Court of Honor. Are These For Me by Robert Faust. Again, as they're given out.
Let's not say that.
In the commercial category, third place is Soaring Silos by Joe Rodriguez. Second place in the commercial category is Sky Jacket by Bill Albrecht. First place in the commercial category is Crescent City Commerce by Joe Rodriguez.
Crescent City Commerce. Just so you understand, we have battery problems with the microphone on that particular one.
In the electronic imaging category, third place is Digital University by Scott Smith. Second place in electronic imaging is Full Speed Ahead by Joe Rodriguez. First place in the electronic imaging category is Timeless Voyage by Scott Smith. Fourth place is Out Out Damn Spot by Emily Barrett. Second place goes to Making a Merit Print by Robert Faust. First place in the specialist category is From Ordinary to Extraordinary by Robert Faust. In the portrait category, third place, Are These For Me by Robert Faust. Second place, The Calvary Soldier by Jim Petrie. First place in the portrait category, Dreams of Passion. In the wedding category, third place, Natural Elegance by Donna Estes. Second place, Our Day Has Come. And first place in the wedding category. In the illustrated category, third place is I'm in Trouble Now. Second place, Blind Date by Robert Faust. First place in the illustrated category, warm summer. Best Master's entry in the portrait category, I Confess, by Ralph Romagera.
Tell the reason why I think about the subject
Best Master's entry in the wedding category, Radiance, by Michael McCool. Best Master's entry in the illustrated category. Best Master's entry in the commercial category. Double Jackpot by Scott Smith. In the wedding album category, third place goes to Michael LaCour. Second place in the wedding album category goes to David Thompson. First place in the wedding album category goes to Robert Faust.
Okay, at this point, we come to the Gallery Awards in Quebec, and we'd like to call up to the podium Mr. Gary Forbes to kind of explain the Gallery Award, and then we'll make presentations down in front right after that. Before the Gallery Awards winners are announced, I'd like to let you know about one more award that's going to be made to some very, very worthy recipients. And this is an award that's going to be kind of a result of the photo scavenger hunt on Sunday night. I hope you all enjoy it. The awards are going to be handed out by the Ppla, and I'm glad that Kodak had a part in it. As this Friday night, 25 homeless children who are under the protective care of Covenant House will be going to the long courtesy of the Ppla.
of focusing on the professional image, Eastman Kodak is proud to present the 1994 Gallery Awards. This marks the 11th year this Gallery Awards has been handed out. Symbolizing the award is an engraved crystal trilon inscribed with the Kodak corporate symbol and the words photographic excellence. 4 images were selected by the association judges, who collectively agreed that the image must be recognized with a Kodak Gallery Award for their technical execution and their visual impact. Each photographer will be extended an invitation to submit their photograph for our annual slideshow presentation at the PDOA National Convention and be eligible for the 1994 Kodak Gallery Elite Award. If the recipients will come forward as their names are called, I'm sure we'll all join in saluting.
Thank you, Gary. Now the goodies again. Right there.
Oh,
In the fourth category, Strengths and Passion by Willow House. Next we have in the wedding category, Album by Robert Faust. Next category is going to be commercial category, Double Jackpot, Scott Smith.
Oh, we got teeth on that one. Whoa!
And the illustrative category, let's say it's a warm summer afternoon. Okay, now we'd like to call to the podium the nice people from Fuji, Mr. Bill Krugner, for the Fuji Awards. Before I read our little statement, there are a couple people in this room that have heard this comment before, but this is the first time I've had a chance to talk to you folks. I moved down here again after 10 years ago, the first time that we started the Fuji Professional Division in 1984. So some of you I'm familiar to. I have returned to some degree. Some people are glad, some are not. I would like to say, if you didn't get a chance during the trade show to come by and see the wedding album of my daughter's wedding, what you folks do, I don't know how you do it, but I've said this at other state meetings over the last year where we've done this. I'm glad it's you on that side, and the person that did mine sure made me feel comfortable on my side. How you go about it, how you do it, more power to you all. So my congratulations to you as a group and for what you do. We've changed our statement this year, Gary, too, so listen to this one. We hear these from each other all the time, okay? I mean, You have to do this stuff. The Fuji Masterpiece Award was created to recognize photographic excellence. This award represents a strong commitment by Fuji to recognize photographers specializing in portrait, wedding, and commercial photography. The Fuji Masterpiece Award is now in its third year, and Fuji Photo Film USA is very proud to honor photographers who strive to create images of excellence and distinction. While there are no requirements to use Fuji professional products, there are benefits to those who create images using Fuji film and paper. From these winning images, a selection will be made to represent the Fuji Masterpiece Award at the annual PPFA convention. The Fuji Masterpiece Award display will feature photographs highlighting this year's winners. Monetary awards are also given to those images created using Fuji film and/or paper. On behalf of Fuji Photo Film USA Incorporated, I would like to thank you all for the opportunity to make this presentation, and I do thank you very much. Thanks for letting us come to your trade show. The gentleman that preceded me, Mr. Sharp, has gone on to a different division, and some of you will still encounter him. He is working as a digital specialist with us. So, without further ado, if we can get on with this, I think you'll enjoy what we see.
While they're getting set up, we have to get the tape rolling. Tom's picture is still on there. We have to wait for the picture after Tom. Okay? In the portrait category, I Confess by Rob Montiero. Masterpiece Award for the wedding category. Radiance by Michael LeCour. In the commercial category, Crescent City Commerce by Joe Rodriguez. In the wedding album category is an album by Robert Faust. And in the illustrative category, The Hands of Time. Okay, the next award, and Kirk, you should sit down. Best CPP entry, The Hands of Time. Kurt Vogelin. And then the best first-time entry. Just one more time, Bill Ashley.
Okay, the next award is the Guild Award. The best guild award is presented to the guild with the highest print case average. And we'd like to call up to the front the leaders of the guilds, Donna Estes from the Capital City Guild, Bob Bradford from Southeast Louisiana Guild. Donna's president, Capital City. Bob is president of Southeast. And representing the Acadiana Guild, Ed Broussard. I'm sorry? Don Beer, president of the Acadiana Guild. So we have one people. Okay. And we need y'all right up here by Tom. The Best Guild Award, 1994 winner, the Southeast Louisiana Guild. Points of 325.6 points.
You'll have to bow down to it.
That's right.
Okay, and then from the guilds, we have the Photographer of the Year for the guilds. And these will be presented by Mr. Elwell. The Southeast Louisiana Guild Photographer of the Year, Ralph Renzier. Capital City Guild Photographer of the Year, Michael McCool. The Acadiana Guild Photographer of the Year, Ed Broussard. Okay, we're closing. Roll our tape again. We're going to see the best of show. I think Bill Ashley's print is still on the tape, so hold on to one right after the other. We'll all find out together. Best of show, the hands of time. Okay, we're down to Photographer of the Year for Ppla. In the general category, Robert Faust. In the Masters category, Photographer of the Year for Ppla, Ralph McGarrett. very much. How about giving the award winners a big hand? We have one announcement before I sit down for the award winners. We're going to do pictures afterwards over here. Don't leave. We're going to do it.
You did an excellent job getting that videotape, and that's not always the easiest thing to do. So if you can give Jim a hand and yourself a hand. This next thing is going to be real difficult for me. For one, I'm nervous about being up here. I've never done this before, and I'm not real comfortable. But I need my job at this time is to introduce Tom. And we're going to say about Tom Elwell before we introduce him. I probably should have thought about this and written something down, but I would probably still be thinking and writing for days. And look at these two tables, as well as all the other tables who know Tom professionally, but most of the people at these two tables know Tom personally. Very good friends, family member that came in from New York that surprised his dad, his son Brian, and Tom, soon to be a grandfather and a granny, Cookie. Hopefully not by the end of the night. But as far as a professional person, let me tell you a little bit about our president. I'm sure you all know this. He's an excellent business person. They have a very successful business. He's good at everything he does, along with his wife, Cookie. He's good at being president. Tom's been president, obviously, last year, and has been on the board forever, more years than we'll care to mention. But Tom has a way of smoothing things over, handling things, because not everyone, as we know, all agrees on everything as far as how things should be done. I think Tom, as well as with Cookie's help, has just done an excellent job as far as the spring seminar, the winter seminar, the social, the convention, and he's just a wonderful president. As far as a person, I don't think, and I say Tom, and I'm going to say like Deb and Kim started, Tom and Cookie, they just seem to go together, so it's hard to say Tom without saying Cookie. They've just done a wonderful job. They're wonderful people, wonderful friends, and I can't describe them, so I'm not going to go any further because I couldn't do the man justice. So if you could please stand and welcome our president, 1994.
I can't wait to hear what I got to say. Thank you, Dad. Appreciate those words. First, I'd like to thank a few very important people that are here and people that have helped our association a whole lot. Again, I want to thank Kodak. They put on our Pat O'Brien's party, which was a lot of fun, I'm told. No, everybody had a great time. And your continued support. Kodak's always there for us. I want to thank the Fuji folks for their sponsoring of our band tonight, which we'll get to real quick. And I want to thank all of our trade show exhibitors, because without you guys, we wouldn't be able to have a convention. We need trade show people, and I want to thank you all for being here. I want to thank all of our board members. This year we made a concerted effort to get all of our board members involved in the convention and involved in everything throughout the year. And I think it worked quite well. We had a lot of board members doing a lot of things this year, so we thank you all for that. I want to thank all the volunteers, everybody that jumped in and helped in all the different committees, the prints and working and everything that was done with volunteers, because we need volunteers to do all the hard work. You know what I mean? I want to thank my convention chairman, Ricky Luke. Stand up. Has worked harder than any video guy I've ever seen work before.
Hey.
Usually video guys, as we know, are kind of behind us, watching what we do. John, you didn't hit it. But Ricky did an excellent job with the convention this year. One other thing, we back up just a bit. Fuji also sponsored George and Betty Bloodworth's program for us, which was unexpected, and we were really appreciative of that. So thank you, Fuji, for that. Dottie Luke, who has that beautiful melodic tones. Thank you for being our great MC. Broussard and his wife Janella. Ed was a big help on our print committee this year, and period. I want to thank our Vice President, Emily. Oops. What's wrong? Okay, anyway, our Vice President left. Emily Warwick, she made registration this year run very smoothly. I didn't see any snags. If they were there, I didn't see them. Did an excellent job on registration. Our Ppla Vice President, soon to be President, in a couple of minutes, Jim Lane. Jim was the chairman of our print committee this year, and I know as a lot of you do, print committee can be a tough assignment, but Jim did an excellent job on it. Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. And a couple of quick thank yous to some very, very special people. This first couple I'm going to introduce, back in the old days before I was in this business, we used to go to a lot of LSU games every Saturday night. Now Saturday nights we take pictures, you know. But we used to go to a lot of LSU games. We had a couple that went with us. They had a motor home. We'd go up and, do the whole tailgate party. Lifelong friends, Jim and I and Gene Schmidt. I want to thank two people who, without them, there would be no creative images photography because they keep our business going. They keep things going in and out of the office and the studio. They keep Cookie and I in line, make sure we get where we need to be on time. Yes. Sharon Rodowan and her sister Robin Dominique. A special thank you to my wonderful son Kevin and his beautiful wife Emily. Melanie. I'll tell you about his first wife. I have a written right here too, Melanie.
Honest mistake.
Thank you. I'm saying Emily a lot tonight. Kevin's been working with here at the convention this week and doing a lot of things to help us that we wouldn't have been able to do without him, really. And it's been a real special pleasure for Cookie and I for the last 2 years to have Kevin working in our business. It's a neat, for me, it's neat to have my son in the business with me because it's kind of neat to be taking photographs and turn around and see your own son back there doing the video behind you, so it means a whole lot to us. He's in charge of our video productions, I said, and this year, him and Melanie are doing another kind of production for us. They're going to give us a grandson or a daughter in about 4 weeks, so we are a little bit excited about that. At about 1 o'clock today, we had a board meeting going on, and I had to rush out of the board meeting to introduce my friend Gary Blair. I had about 4 minutes to run out and got a phone call, come quick, Gary needs to be introduced. So I ran out the door, Cookie was there, and Kevin and Melanie, and who else was there? Ricky was there.
Probably Emily.
Ushered me onto an elevator, we went down the elevator, I'm talking, I get down and introduce this person, I hear, hi Dad. It was my son Ryan from New York City, who I had no idea he was going to be here, because I spoke to him on the phone last night in New York, and he said, Dad, I wish I could be there, but thanks to Cookie, and they flew him in here for me, and I'm really, really excited. Thanks for being here, son. The last person I want to thank is really the most important person in my life. It's this little girl. My wife Cookie we've been married for 32 years, 32 long, wonderful years. And we've been in business together. Well, 32 is long being good. She has been working with me in the studio for 8 years, 9 years, whatever, something like that. In that 8 or 9 years, our business has just made a turnaround. I was doing okay before that, but since she's been with me, we've been fairly successful. And I owe 95% of it to her. In addition to being there whenever I needed her, and helping me through some of the trying times the last year, which are not many, 1 or 2, she's been by my side to help me throughout our whole life together. And most importantly, she is my best friend. You know, when you take over the leadership of any organization, you kind of hope that you're going to make a difference in the organization. You go in with a lot of high expectations, and you hope that when they look at the list of past presidents, like we have now with the director today, you want to look at your year and say, gee, that was a great year when Tom was here. I don't know if you can say that about my term, but I just hope that I've made some difference, been able to make a difference in the organization for the better, however small it was. I really hope that happened. I can safely say this year has made a big difference in our life and my family's life. We started this year taking over from Harold Thibodeau and his wife Emily. And it was a tough act to follow, it really was. And their fellow flower children with us from years gone by, so we kind of wish it had been for a while. Our winter seminar in Baton Rouge was attended by a record number of people this year, and we were excited about that, and a lot of new faces there. And that was mostly thanks to some outstanding in-state speakers that we have in our state. People do an excellent job. Cookie and I spent January mostly touring on the road, giving programs in order for me to achieve this little dingly-dangly, as Buddy Stewart calls it here. And it was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. The spring seminar in Lafayette, it was a success thanks to several people. One, my chairman, Darrell Schmidt. Where are you, Darrell? Good boy. Darrell and his wife Mary Ann have been there to help me and Cookie throughout his wife Emily. His wife Mary Ann and Darrell, they have been there to help me throughout this, help Cookie and I both throughout this whole year. And they've done more for me than I could possibly tell you. And I appreciate both of them. Thank you, guys. Seminar, Ed and Janelle Broussard also were a big help in putting that on. They selected some locations for us and recommended some places which turned out to be really nice. Our golf tournament. I don't know if that's the right word to use, tournament or not, but it was a lot of fun. We're still trying to find some of the golf balls that I lost. This way and that. The picnic. I don't know if you saw if anybody saw the movie Woodstock about 1969 with the rain, you know that? We had a picnic very much like that. All we missed was the sliding in the mud.
Did people get naked?
But it was fun. If you were there, I'm sure you enjoyed it. If you're brave enough to be there. And finally, this year's convention is kind of the culmination of a year's work, a year of blood, sweat, and tears, putting a lot of things together. And I forget to thank that Neil. I did. Where's he Neil? Yeah, come here. Come here, Neil. Together either. He's been a real help for me throughout this whole year. Anyhow, putting together this convention has been a lot of fun. It's been very rewarding for us. And I hope you guys learned enough stuff from all of our speakers we had, because we did have some good talent here to make this year's theme of SOAR 94 a reality. So, thanks again. We have a couple of presentations we need to make. Barbara and Jim Lane. LSU baby. Email, where are you? Yes, email. No, it's not.
Oops.
Ed Janelle Russo? From the outside in. Here you go, sir. Emma, this is the real Emma. Diane Ricky Lou. We're also skiing buddies, these guys, so we go down the slopes together.
Diane Rick has a brand new baby.
Yes, they have a new 10-week-old little one, Blaine. He's not really living there. My son Kevin. My son Kevin and Melanie. Thanks, his dad. And Brian, number one son. Come on up there.
Yes, appreciation for all the help that we were given this year. I can't tell you how much it meant for us. For Brian to be able to get here, it was a real stretch for him, I know. We only still started.
That's 1,200 now. One second.
We can edit this part out.
Last year, we had a special presentation from Errol to me for the, he passed down the gavel to the new president. Well, he presented a special one to me last year. It's autographed. Errol, he put 94, but he made a mistake, scratched out with 93. And I've autographed it, some of 94. We're going to pass this down for generations to come. Tim?
I needed one like this today. Okay, thank you, Tom. And, first of all, did you folks enjoy the convention? Like being in the French Quarter? Yeah. Like being down in the French Quarter? Anytime. And, we have another little remembrance for you to put on your wall. This is a proclamation from the city of New Orleans, and it says, "Be it known that the mayor of New Orleans has this day proclaimed August 30th, 1994 to be Professional Photographers Day in New Orleans," and it's signed Mark Morial, mayor of the city of New Orleans. Yeah, with this. And we have a little token from us to you. Thanks, buddy. Your favorite man.
Take a picture of a rat for 40 points.
And, last announcement, we're almost done. Once again, all the trophy winners and also the entire board of directors, that's all the new board members and all the officers, will inform the pictures after we adjourn here. And after a brief recess, to clear these tables out. Oh, hang on. Okay, sorry, we have to take care of the centerpieces first.
If everybody at the table will just count off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, okay? And then Tom can pick a number, and the person that has that number can have a centerpiece table.
That's 52.
Request that you just take this part, not the mirrors, and the little cups, because we were able to get those
you number one?
here, and they're going to be in our PPLA collection for instructional.
Everybody figure out what your number is at the table. Is that right?
One.
You get 1 and 10.
I got two of them, hoping my